It's a cold and snowy day here, so let's do a style video. Welcome to Create by T. In my latest haul, I picked up this picture frame for $4.50. I started by using some chalk paint on the wood pieces, and then I used some antique gold rub and buff on the circle frame part. I added a picture, and this is how it turned out. I recently picked up these 4 terracotta pots for 99 cents. They're pretty small. I wanted to give them a little bit of an aged look, so I took some white wax and rubbed it on with a paper towel. I love the idea of this terracotta collection on a shelf with some greenery in it. I had recently picked up a plate for the base of a terracotta pot that was aged, so I have placed some pots on top of that and added a sprig of greenery behind. I found this pot at a thrift store. I paid $1.99 for it, but I loved the aged look that it had to it. In my recent haul, I picked up some plain white pillowcases that had a zippered edge. I added a rabbit using transfer paper and I ironed it on. I then took an old pillow and I used the stuffing out of it and placed it inside this. And this is how it turned out. You might have remembered this white blanket that I picked up for 75 cents. I was going to style it outside, but since we're not ready to style outside, I placed it in this basket and hung it out for decoration. I had recently thrifted these dog bookends and some old books. I placed them together on this shelf. Next, I did a stack of books. I had ripped the covers off of them, and I placed this bird stencil on top. I taped it down a bit to keep it in place, and then I took some Waverly paint in the color ink and dabbed it on the top of the stencil. Once it was dry, I took some twine and tied it around the stack. I then took some clear wax and waxed over the edge to give it a little bit of a more worn antique look. I added a little bit more ribbon and lace to complete it. Recently I had picked up some flat wicker baskets, and I know that a lot of basket walls are in currently. I didn't really want to do a wall, but I have this old window hanging at the bottom of my stairway. So I did attach them with some hot glue. This is where I've added some of my wooden spoons and my wooden rolling pins in my kitchen. I recently thrifted some wood cutting boards and some old potato mashers, and I added them to this shelf in my kitchen as well. A while back, I thrifted some candlestick holders, and for right now, I've placed them on my fireplace next to the TV. I recently picked up the white canisters on the top of the shelf for $15. While they're not ironstone, I think they look similar, and I like the look of them. I also picked up this basket for $1.99. It's pretty large in size, and I placed all of my dog's toys in them, and he is able to get through them much easier. Let me know what was your favorite in the comments below. Thanks for watching.